Hello, welcome to Starfire's channel. I'm Starfire. Once again, I want to welcome you. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you know what I'm on. And look for my Facebook, Starfire Queen. Also, you can reach me at www.starfirequeenb. The B stands for beautiful, not the other word. Just like to specify that. At gmail.com. Okay, if you have any questions or anything, please reach out to me. I want to say thank you again. We're going to continue with this week's special on a love spell. Here's the thing. When I said I was doing a love spell, most people think I'm talking about doing a love spell for a significant other. I want you to learn how to love yourself because you can't love anyone else until you love yourself. So we talked about the reasons why we do love spells. We talked about being able to commit to yourself, how to pamper yourself, how to send yourself flowers, how to acknowledge who you are. Now today I'm going to show you how to actually do this spell. So once again, just to clarify, I do not practice black magic. So if you are looking for something to hex someone or anything, please just disregard my channel because that is not me. I do believe in a threefold rule that the pagans believe in. Whatever you do will come back to you 3 times. I expect to be blessed 3 times, not hexed 3 times. And also I believe in karma. She is a beautiful woman, but she can also be a witch. Okay, so be careful with karma. Before I get started, as I always show, anything I do, whether it's just teaching, I always light my white candles. Why do I light my white candles? The white candles are for protection, okay, to keep anything away from me. Such as other practitioners or witches that want to put a hex on me. You can't touch me. One, I know who my God is, and I have Archangel Michael who watches over me. He is my deity. My ancestors are right there. So there's nothing you can do to me. But I want people that are learning to know never do anything, prepare anything, study anything without lighting a white candle. If you're studying your magic, please light a white candle by your bed. Always protect yourself. Okay? So what we're going to do today is talk about, first of all, what is love? Self-love is being able to look at yourself and acknowledge yourself and love yourself. I don't care about your weight. I don't care if you got teeth. I don't care if you got one ear and you can't spit. Doesn't matter. You're beautiful. Love yourself. I talked to you guys about some crystals. This is a rose quartz. You should have this, whether it's a small one. I have my purple amethyst also. If it's a small one or not, you want to have this crystal here. Why? Because this represents unconditional love and self-love. A lot of people have been molested. Women have been beaten, raped, just thrown away by their families. Learn to love yourself, and none of that will matter. Forgive yourself first and foremost. If you can't forgive yourself, you can't love yourself. Let go of the past, because everything I just said before this is already gone. That's how quick the past is over, okay? So remember to keep a rose quartz, especially when you're doing a love spell. Now, most people tell you to do love spells at midnight. Why? Because that's supposed to be, the best time to do it. The practitioner's hour or the witching hour is at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? That's when the veil is very thin. That's when spirits can come in and spirits can go. It's up to you what type of spirit you deal with, okay? That's why I said I don't do black magic. If that's what you want, please just disregard me and act like you never seen me because I don't go that route. Now, also before we get started, I always have black tourmaline, which is to take away the negative energy that is around me. So if there's anything around me, I'm okay. You're going to go away from me. Okay, why? Because I speak it, my intentions are positive. So let's get started on the spell. The first thing you're going to do is dress your candles, okay? But even before you dress them, you're going to take some Florida water. If you don't have Florida water, you can make your moon water, and I'll explain that in a moment. I want you to take some Florida water, and you're going to rub it on your hands, okay? This water has been blessed, so now I'm blessing my hands, which I'm going to use to touch my tools. Okay. Here's how you make moon water. Go ahead, get you a mason jar. You're going to put some Himalayan salt in there, and you're going to put some clear quartz crystals in there. Okay, you're going to close that jar up, and you're going to sit it out for the moon for 2 nights. Okay. Then you're going to bring it back in. You're going to open that jar, and you're going to add some more Himalayan salt and another clear quartz crystal. Tie it up, put it out there for 3 nights. It's complete. Remember, everything that we do as a practitioner is with odd numbers. We don't deal with the even numbers. So I'm either going to use a 3, a 7, or a 9 in what I do. Okay, so now we're going to dress our candles. First thing I'm going to do is dress my candle, which is here, which is my frankincense oil. Okay. Now, some people don't know how to dress a candle. You don't need much. You're going to oil your candles and you're going to wipe forward, never backwards. We don't go this way, we're going this way. Okay, because you want the intentions that you have inside of you to go out. Okay, so you're going to use a frankincense and myrrh. I have 3 candles, 3 pink candles. You can use any kind of candles you want. Mind you, if you do not have any colored candles, do not panic and be like, oh my God, I don't have any candles. I can't do this spell. Not so. As long as you have a white candle. That's my dog snoring, okay? So he only 8 weeks old, so, hey. Okay, it's not my husband, it's my dog. So, you're going to take this white candle and you're going to dedicate it to another color, okay? If you don't have pink, say it's going to pink. If you don't have any of these spell candles, if you have a tea candle and it's white, use that. If you got a birthday candle, use that. Do not break the bank trying to figure out or panic because you don't have something. If you got some birthday candles in there and you got a white one and you want to dedicate it as being pink, that's what you do, okay? A white candle can go for any color, and that's the only candle that can do that. So now that we got the frankincense on there, what we're going to do next is do the same with myrrh, okay? What are we doing? We're protecting the candles. We're protecting a spell, okay? So we're going to rub this on our 3 candles, outward again, okay? You want to make sure you get these oils on them. Now, what we're going to do is place the candles on the plate because I'm using spell candles. And I do have the little jars, but this is not how this is going to work. I want them on a plate. Anything you do, please make sure you do not use plastic, okay? We only work with the elements of the earth, okay? So I have a glass plate. So we are going to place these candles. You want to melt the wax and make them stand up. Okay. You may gotta blow a little bit. Remember, with any candles, we do not blow the candles out. Anything you're doing. Even with your protection candles. If you blow them out, you just blew your protection away. We smother everything, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do the third candle. If you notice, I'm doing this in clockwise. Why? Because that's how we do things when we want it to come to us, clockwise. When you want it to go out, you're going to go counterclockwise. Okay? Okay, and we have our last candle. Now remember, anything you do will not work without your intentions being right. If you have any doubt in your mind, it's not going to work, okay? And another thing, if you have a practitioner such as myself doing the work for you, find out about that practitioner. Do they practice black magic? Do they believe in hexes and curses? Have you looked at their YouTube channels? Have you looked at comments and seen if they've been arguing with people online? That type of person, I don't need to do any work for me. Do not pay a person to do a work and you know nothing about them, okay? I've been noticing that some people are paying $100 and $200 for a love spell. Here's my thing. Learn your intentions and learn how to perform them yourselves. Be glad to be taught. But you guys are being taught to do things yourselves. But if you have any doubt, yes, you want to go to a practitioner. But please make sure it's a practitioner that you believe in. Women, my queens, if you're going to an OBGYN for a pregnancy, you're not going to go to a vet. You want to know the right person. You want to make sure it's an OBGYN doctor. My brothers, if you're going to have your colonoscopy done, okay, you are not going to go to a grocery store pharmacist. You're going to go to the doctor that can do the colonoscopy for you. So what I'm telling you is make sure you go to someone that knows what they're doing. It's a lot to get on here and do a spell, but they don't give you any history or anything, which is why Monday you guys got the history of this. I'm not going to do anything without teaching you first. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to take these candles and put them to the side. And now we're going to mix our herbs, okay? First herb is dry roses. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. And no, I don't get paid. I'm just giving them some shout out because I find theirs to be cheaper. Okay, so we're going to drop some dry roses in here. Okay, why? Because roses is essential for love. Now, if you have pink roses, that's fine. But even though it's a self-love rose, the red rose is so committed to love. That's why I wanted to use the red dry roses. Next, you're going to use some passion flower. Why? Because you need to pamper yourself. You know how you get a new date, especially women. We could all, find all the eyelashes, the makeup, and everything because we want to be cute. Well, do that for yourself. You need passion. Add some passion to your life. Anything you do for another person, you have to do for yourself first. Then we're going to add some chamomile. Why? Because I want you guys to relax when you're doing this. Take time with yourself. Relax. Okay, now we're going to add some jasmine. What is the jasmine for? Because jasmine does what? Gives you that sense of calmness and love. Have you ever just lit, jasmine oil and see the difference in aromatherapy? Okay, same with the lavender. We're going to do the same thing with the lavender. Lavender is a sweet smell. You deserve to be treated like you are a queen or a king, okay? You deserve that. Now, mind you, these things that I'm using you can find at the grocery stores. And do not go online ordering all this stuff. Don't spend money like that, okay? Now, these are dream pillow herbs. Most people will take these and put them and make dream pillows and put them underneath your pillow to keep you from having nightmares, to keep you from having insomnia. I use dream pillows also in my love spell. So when you go to sleep at night, you can relax, okay? You can love yourself. Take your hot spiritual bath, your hot shower, whatever, and have this, okay? You can also take, like I said, dream pillows and make one for your dreams. Keep you from having those nightmares, okay? I use them to keep you from having doubt about loving yourself. Okay? And last but not least, we are going to put some sweet ginger powder in here, okay? Now, most people use cinnamon, but I'm going to use the vanilla oil. And we are going to use some sweet orange. Okay, now instead of using the cinnamon, the cinnamon powder, I'm going to use a cinnamon essential oil. Okay, why? Because I want to add a little paste to this. So we're going to crunch these up. What are your intentions while you're doing this? My intention is for me to love myself more, for me to realize that I'm beautiful, I'm worth it. There's no one walking this earth better than me. I'm not better than anyone, but we're equal at being loved. I deserve to be treated right. I deserve to be a queen. I deserve to be a king. I deserve to stand out. I am unique. I have power within and without. And I found out who my best friend is through doing this. My best friend is me. Why do I say that? Because no one can love me like me. No one can understand me like me. And ain't nobody going to agree with me but me all the time. Because I'm always right. That's how it goes. So you go ahead and you're going to smash all this up. Now, we have this. Okay. So we're going to take as much as we can. We don't want to waste anything. Okay. Now, mind you, if you don't have the tools I have, get a spoon. Break the herbs up with your hand. I'm not trying to be funny, but if I know how to roll a blunt, hello, just do that with your herbs. Okay. So this is what you got to do. Don't act like y'all ain't smoking no blunt. If you haven't, it's called a joint. If you haven't did that, you've been around to get a contact. So just work it in there. So what you're going to do with this now, you're going to take these herbs and you're going to place them around your candles. Okay. With your intentions of who you are and what you're doing it for. Remember, it's all about your intentions. If you don't believe, you're just wasting these herbs. Okay? You're wasting them. So please put your intentions. And if your intentions aren't strong enough, find someone that can do this for you. Okay? If y'all see my kitchen and stuff in the back, it's because I live here. Just thought about that. 1 second, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, and you'll notice that this stuff right here smells awful good. We'll talk about the different scents and how they make you feel. That's just it. That's another reason for all this. You know, if you smell something nasty, you're going to front up your nose. You smell something good, it can change your whole attitude. Now, mind you, at the same time that I'm doing this, it keeps going out, but I have sage burning. Why? Another form of protection. Okay, I like to break my sage up and burn it this way, even when I cleanse my house. Because sage is very hard to keep lit. So sometimes, I have to throw some matches in here and it'll work. But I always keep some sage or frankincense and myrrh burning while I'm working. Now that you have everything here, your intentions are in there. You're going to take some amethyst. Why? Because amethyst makes us realize the higher being of us. So I'm going to take 3, everything in an odd number. 1 by this candle, clockwise, 2, and 3. Okay? So what I'm going to do now, literally, is dress it up. Make it look cute. This is all about me. It's all about you. Let's put some little pink glitter around here. Why? Because pink stands for self-love. Okay, make it beautiful because that's what you're doing. Add whatever else you want to add to it. If you want to do some little things on there. But before we start to burn this, what you're going to do is take some brown paper. I don't care if it's a brown paper bag. We do not use white paper. We want to use as much closer to the earth as possible. This is unbleached paper. You're going to fold the paper. We always fold it towards us because we want these things to come into our lives in half. Okay? What you're going to put on the first, it's going to look like a book. Okay? On the first page, you're going to write with a red marker, Sharpie, or pen, I love. You're going to put your name. I'm going to say Sapphire. More than anyone. That's going to go on the first page. On the second side, you're going to write, this is from this day till the end of time. Okay? Then what you're going to do, you're going to fold it 3 times towards you. Remember, anything you fold away from you, you're sending out. Anything you fold towards you, you're bringing in. We're bringing in self-love to ourselves. So we're going to fold it once in an odd number, twice, 3 times. Okay? Now, what I want you to do after you do this is you are going to take a red candle. Okay? You're going to take this red candle and you're going to do the same thing that we did with the pink. We're going to melt the red wax onto the paper where the ending fold is, and we're going to seal it. We're going to use the red for love to seal this. As it drips, we fold the paper in there. It's sealed. Okay? So now what you're going to do, in your frankincense and myrrh, or whichever one you want to use. Some people have 2. I have no problem with, because I don't throw my burnt stuff out until there's a full moon, and we'll get into that. I'm going to burn this paper with my frankincense and myrrh, and the reason why I'm burning it is for my intentions to go into the universe. Okay? Now, do not just be setting stuff on fire and don't be ready for what could really happen. Okay? That's important. So we're going to let this burn. Okay, and I always have my top near me in case I need to put this bad boy out. But we want it to burn. The reason why I say I don't throw my burn materials out, you don't put these things in the trash, you don't flush them down the toilet. These are your intentions. You wait till a full moon, and then you take the ashes and put them back to the Mother Earth, and she'll take care of them for you. Okay? Do not throw these things away, because then you're throwing away all your work. You're throwing away your intentions and your beliefs. If you flush them, you're flushing away your intentions and your belief. Okay? So once this burns, okay, we are going to smother it. And you leave it there. And once this cools and you're done, you're going to take this and you are going to put it into a mason jar until everything you do that you burn, you're going to put it into a mason jar until there's a full moon. That full moon is when you release all that, okay? So now that that's done, All you have to do, my loves, my kings and my queens, is light your candles. Remember clockwise. 1, 2, and 3. Reason why you spell candles because they don't take long to burn. This is not a 7-day candle ritual, okay? Some people say you can burn a candle and walk away. Well, I hope you don't walk away too far, okay? Some people tell you to take your candles and put them in the tub and let them burn on the 7 days. You will never hear me tell you to leave a candle because you will not email me and say, do you have an extra room because I'll listen to you and my house burnt down. Let's not do that, okay? So then you're going to say your intentions 3 times. My intentions are not going to be what you're going to say. I'm just give you an example. You say what's in your heart. I ask the universe, Almighty God, and all my deities and all my angels to bless me with self-love. I ask the universe, all my deities and all my angels to bless me with self-love. I ask the universe, all my deities, all my angels to bless me with self-love. I believe it's so, it is done. I believe it's so, it is done. I believe it's so, it is done. Now you have actually done your first love spell. And it wasn't about anybody else. It was about you. Love yourself. Be content with who you are. Whatever flaws that you have, don't hate them. Because guess what? That's what makes you. Use them. Use them in a positive way. Change it. What people want to say about you, don't worry about it. Hear what your heart says about you, what your deities say about you, what your gods or goddesses are ministering to you, what your ancestors are saying to you. But once you do this, as it burns, you're going to smell those herbs and everything and realize that that beauty that you smell is you. Hopefully, I will see you guys on Friday because like I told you, our videos for Starfire Queen will be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you have any questions, please reach me at www.starfirequeenb, B is for beautiful, at gmail.com. You can look me up on Facebook. I have a private group with a limit of 35 people. If I feel that you're qualified and the spirits lead me, I will invite you to that. Once again, thank you. Hit the subscribe button for me and hit the bell so that you'll know when I'm on. I appreciate you. Keep that third eye open. Keep your heart where it's love. And remember, whatever you put out is what you get back. Many blessings.